Friends, the urge to gamble is so universal, so pleasurable. No wonder it is one of society's major evil. And it's a beautiful weather today. The trees are green, the sky is blue, and we didn't have anything better to do than start this project. Let's rush to my studio and commence the project for today. Friends, today's project is extremely interesting. If you were not 100% sure until now, today's project will confirm, seal the deal, prove the point that we are a family of degenerate gamblers.
ATM, I really don't want to be reminded of my demons right now, please, okay?
Today's project, we are going to analyze and look at this company called Motley Fool and see what it is all about.
I am sickened, but curious.
But before we proceed, I want you to do this brother another favor and smash that like button so that YouTube knows that this brother is a hustler.
I think we might have a hustler here.
So before we proceed with the project, you need to know what the Motley Fool is. And based on Wikipedia, let me read. Motley Fool is a private financial investment advising company. They are based in Virginia, Alexandria, and they have been advising people since 1993. And the company is run by David Gardner and Tom Gardner. They're both the co-chairmen of the company. And it's a pretty famous investment advice company. They mostly issue stock picks and investment advices on blue chip stocks. Their philosophy is basically buy and hold, buy and hold. I'll repeat once more, buy and hold.
Can't hold on much longer.
We've given you all the advice we have to give.
And they recommend that you hold the stock for at least 5 years.
He has a 5-year plan.
What is it? Don't die?
I didn't spend the last 5 years of my life working on a masterpiece just to fold to a bad bluff, especially to someone who doesn't even have a hand to play.
Motley Fool Stock Advisor Plan. They have a subscription plan called as the Stock Advisor Plan. Now, as part of the Stock Advisor Plan, the Motley Fool Stock Advising Company publishes 10 to 12 stock picks every Thursday. And this subscription is for like $100 per year. And from all the connections and some folks and some discount coupon codes and everything, and through some American Express deals, I got this Motley Fool Stock Advisor Plan for free for the first 2 years.
Where'd you get all the money?
The government. I didn't earn it. I don't need it. But if they miss one payment, I'll raise hell.
The Stock Advisor Plan publishes 11 to 12 stock picks every Thursday that are potentially good buys and holds for the next 5 years at least.
Live long and prosper.
Now let's talk about our plan. I got this subscription somewhere around February and March-ish, and since then every Thursday whenever they publish their stock picks, I have been investing $10 worth of shares per stock pick. So for example, if they published 11 shares, I just shut my brain and blindly, like a fool, followed their advice and bought 11 times $10 worth of each share, and that's like $110 worth of investment. And I've been doing that Thursday after Thursday after Thursday after Thursday, and I'm going to hold.
Educate yourself, you fool.
So the plan is to do that for 52 weeks and then hold that investment for 5 years, assuming or believing that at least half of them will pop and give us the returns that we need.
A willingness to believe, a desire to accept, a leap of
Dare I say it? Faith?
How do you make the world believe your poop doesn't stink?
So we are going to follow the advice for ultimate losers called hold and hope. We're going to hold and then hope and then hope and then still hold further to see if it makes us millionaires.
I hope you're right about this. I'm a millionaire, bro. I'm an entrepreneur. Like, I don't have to prove no one anything.
But the growth of this Motley Fool is out of context. If it grows 5%, do you think that's a good growth or bad growth? What if the markets are tanking? What if the market is flourishing and just Motley Fool seems to be a lucky bet? There's only one way to find out. It's called benchmarking. So to benchmark the performance of these 11 stock picks per week, I am going to use the total stock market index ETF, which is why somewhere along the lines of doing this weekly investment slash degenerate gambling, I started also buying $10 worth of VTI every Thursday.
EG means for example. What I think you want to say is IE.
Bullshit, that's short for ergo.
Ask your man.
The best of my knowledge, EG mean for example.
And is every Thursday, go to Motley Fool, find the 10-11 picks that they give, buy those at $10 per pick, and then also buy a $10 worth of VTI to compare and benchmark the performance of Motley Fool 11 picks. Now I'm pretty sure that you are 100% sure that we are a family of degenerate gamblers. And at first when I started this project, I did not think that the investments would add up so rapidly. But now, since I've been doing this for last maybe 2, 3, 4 months, I don't know, we'll find out. The investments have added up to a significant number. So let's go to the next phase of this video. Let's look at the holdings so far. Before you proceed, I want you to know that this is not a financial advice. It's a gambler's advice. So don't listen to random people on YouTube for your financial advice. If you are relying on a gambler to give you a financial advice, then I definitely think you need help. So don't rely on a random guy on YouTube. Do your due diligence, speak to professionals, and then and only then invest. But do invest. Not investing is much riskier than making bad investments. So let's look at the holdings. If you find this to be a geek fest, and if you find these numbers are all killing you, you can easily skip to the next section and just look at the summary itself. But if you are interested in what picks we have been recommended and what picks we have picked and bought until now, you can stay on and enjoy. Starting with the first one, I bought Fiverr. Fiverr is a company that that you can outsource your little jobs at. It's like talent hiring company, but for cheap. I bought some Fiverr. Then they recommended Netflix. We all know Netflix. Netflix is one of the major online streaming, content streaming companies where you can watch videos and just kill time. Match is some kind of a dating app kind of thing. I don't know what Massimo does. Walt Disney is the Disneyland, and then Nvidia Corporation, they make graphic cards. Airbnb is a platform where people can rent out houses. I'm sure everybody has used Airbnb at some point. Zoom video communication. So this one is the winner of the pandemic. It was a crappy stock before the pandemic hit, but somehow magically Zoom ended up being the winner during the pandemic. Everybody started using Zoom, and somehow Zoom became the household favorite. Shopify is also another pandemic winner. It was doing well before the pandemic, but after pandemic it just tripled. Pinterest is I guess some kind of a social media networking kind of company where you can buy products, advertise products. SVB Financial, I don't know what they do. Lemonade Inc. I know the name is Lemonade, but I'm sure they don't sell lemonade. They definitely do something. I don't know what they do. CrowdStrike Holdings, some kind of an advertising company, as far as I know. But honestly, I don't know what they do. IDX Labs, I don't know, man. I don't know what they do. PayPal Holdings, yeah, PayPal is like a financial transaction company. They own a lot of financial transaction processes, and they also do credit card servicing processes, and they also do money transfer like Zoom, etc. Activision Blizzard, I have heard about this company, but I'm not able to recall right now what they do. Amazon.com, it's a household name. Everybody knows what Amazon.com does. They make you spend more. Skills is like a skill sharing company. I think that's what it does, or honestly I don't know what they do. Lamb Research, God knows. Boston Beer Company is, it's a Samuel Adams beer company, and as far as I know, they make this world a happy place to live in. New York Times is a newspaper, one of the very established old newspaper, New York Times. Ecolab, I don't know what they do. DigitalOcean, it was a recent IPO, I don't know what they do. Atlassian Corporation PLC makes project management and software development tools like Jira, Confluence, and I have used Jira and Confluence personally. I'm a big fan of their products. They are a very good company. They make very good products. Definitely recommend it. Trade Desk, I don't know what they do. Toro Company, it's a lawn mowing company, but recently they have also explored into contractual lawn maintenance business. That's all I know. But I do have their lawn mower. I have used a lawn mower, so it's lawn mowing. It makes lawn mowers. Okta, I don't know what Okta does. Union Pacific Corporation, I don't know what they do. Vail Resorts, I don't know what they do. Old Dominion Freight Lines, I don't know what they do. Based on the name, it sounds like a freight company. Adobe, yeah, Adobe makes the PDF, making software, Photoshop, all kinds of video editing softwares, and it's a pretty established company. Accenture is a consulting firm. They do consulting for software consulting and other kinds of consulting. That's all I know. Zynga is like a gaming company. Upstart is a project tool where you can hire talent to, and it's a freelancing website platform where you can hire freelancers to do some jobs for you. Square is some kind of a payment processing thing, I think. Lululemon is like they make these clothing which are a little bit expensive. That's what I know, but they make this athletic clothing like yoga pants, I guess. Paycom Software, I don't know what they do. So these are the holdings that I've purchased so far. And if I add up, if you want to summarize, if I add up everything, I have, since Feb 2021 I started this project, I have invested about $2,441 in total, out of which so the $2,441 has so far yielded a profit of $161.38, about 6.61% since February 2021. I guess it's okay. It's not super impressive. I was expecting a lot more from them, but they did say to hold it for 5 years. So maybe in 5 years they will surpass all the expectations and just blast off through the roof and take us to the moon. Who knows? Now, time for the benchmarking holdings. So as I said earlier, I am benchmarking these holdings against buying VTI, and I started buying VTI around late Feb, I guess. Maybe I skipped the first few Thursdays, and I started buying VTI around late Feb, and I've consistently been buying $10 worth of VTI every every Thursday since late Feb, and I think I've been buying it for like 16 or 15 weeks or so. So $160 is what I've invested in total in VTI, and so far $160 has yielded $7 of profit. So our total percentage gain is like 4.37%, and so the foolish project yielding 6.61% as compared to just if I had just done a passive investment robotic plan of just putting $10 per week, this is 4.37. So it's not a really significant performance. They're both positive because the market is near its all-time high, but it is still not a significant growth as compared to just blindly investing in VTI. And VTI is like 3,600 holdings in one ETF. It's like multivitamin. And this one is like a customized diet plan. The Foolish is a customized diet plan supposed to give us results matching to our portfolio, but it's only 1.5% or maybe 1.5% more than what VTI has yielded us so far. So it is yet to be seen on whether the Foolish portfolio is able to surpass and outperform the VTI by significant amounts. No, yet to be seen.
Calculating.
Now, to summarize all of this, on the Foolish project, a total investment of $2,441 since February 2021 has yielded us about 6.61% so far. Now, compared to that, a total investment of $160 in VTI, the total stock market index fund ETF, so far has yielded us 4.37%. So in conclusion, if we had just blindly kept investing in the VTI, we would still have made 4.37%, which is not that far from cherry picking these individual stocks of 6.61%. So it's yet to be seen if some of these companies pop and make it rain on us. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Let's see it, Audrey.
So well, that was it, guys, and we will probably keep making follow-up videos to this series, because the gambler's itch needs to be scratched. And the Motley Fool publishes 11 stocks every week, and so as and when we add new stocks, maybe I'll make a follow-up video, and at least I'll try to keep a monthly follow-up, I guess. We'll see how much follow-up we need to do. And yeah. But there's one thing that you can do for me here, is that if you smash the like button, then at least the YouTube will know that you like this kind of content and you really enjoyed this. And in some ways you're encouraging gambling, but still fine. We gamble so you don't have to. Anyways, thank you for watching. Keep watching every Wednesdays, 11:30 p.m. Central Time. Thank you. Peace.